Yo guys,
yo,
we're a couple comedy brothers,
back again,
and today we're doing another reaction, and today's reaction is to what?
Ross Capicchioni.
Okay. By Joyner Lucas.
By Joyner Lucas, yes.
And apparently it's supposed to be deep.
This is a deep one, man.
Go!
Okay, so
first of all,
before we say anything, you told me the backstory to this.
Yeah. So I looked at the true story on YouTube, the 30-minute long. So obviously I looked at the true story behind the song.
Yeah, the documentary.
Yeah, documentary. And I looked at the whole thing. So
this is obviously him when
he's already been shot. I'm guessing obviously. So it looks like. I mean, when you get, I've never been shot in my life, but it looks like in there he's literally crawling for dear life.
Woke up at 7, my day seemed more than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and ride to school on my skateboard. New kid in class, I sat alone taking notes while the hoodlums were making jokes at the clothes that my mama paid for. Seemed like everyone was a part of some gang invasion tattoos.
I kind of say, we never ever condone bullying. And people have feelings, man, and this is, okay. Wow.
That's just annoyed me.
Wow, I'm annoyed.
Taking because his mum bought his clothes and left.
Yeah,
bro,
we all know how hard money is these days.
Keep your
crazy.
Yourselves, man.
Right, okay.
Gang invasion tattoos at initiation, paroling some on probation. Soaking up the vibe as I study for information. Cause lately I've been deprived of a normal day. But today on my way to eat lunch, some kid approached me. He told me we should be cool if only he got to know me. Cause on the side of town I would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless and dangerous unless I'm some sort of gangster. I'm only safe with the police. He said his name was, I dapped him up at the buses.
He said his name was, he blurred it out. So, Joyner Lucas is the friend in this.
Wow, so he's himself in the, so he's the, wow.
He's the,
I'm guessing he's the one who, the murderer in this?
I'm guessing.
Apparently, I did hear, I don't know if this is true, we're from England, so I heard Detroit is probably the most dangerous city in America, or one of them.
Yeah. Because
he said that only the police, he said only police can protect me.
Yeah.
That was something like that, wasn't it? Is Detroit that bad? Wow.
I didn't trust him. The more I got to know him, I couldn't tell what his motives were. Hoping that he was sincere. Something told me let go, but the only thing on my mind was patience. Searching twice for a different life, I was tired of waiting. Plus me and had similar views and conversations infused with knowledge, mainly about school and college. That was my truth, but regardless, he was type cool when I was with him. Introduced him to my family, they were rocking with him. My mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish her sentence, he quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress that I got it under control.
Wow, so
he's tough.
Bro, he even brought him back to his house to meet his parents, bro.
Oh my. This to me, it seems that, because trust in this world it's almost impossible, because life can change any moment, and like how to trust someone of that level and he flips right, yo.
Did he just meet him as well?
That's what he just met him, but he said he wanted to get him knowing first. So basically he sucked him in because the friend or the murderer, whoever the other guy is, not Ross, the other guy, said he wants to get to know, you have to get to know me first. So he's bringing him back to his house. He's making Ross trust him. Wow. So that voice was the demon of that murderer then.
Yeah. That
was the demon, the Ori of God is in that, the Ori of God in and that deep demon voice thing. Yeah, like, he knows his inner intentions. No, he knows what he wants Ross for. Wow, that's powerful
and they've known
stuff.
They've known each other for 2 months.
Some cat approached me and tried to beef with me, I just froze. And I see pounding and stomping homie rid out his clothes. Called me his brother and told me he got me to the fullest. Even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs and choppers to the killers. That's the realest shit I ever witnessed. A few weeks later my uncle sold me a Honda Civic, a 90.
So he's really going out of his way to like
to increase that trust between them both. And in the video, the demons coming out of him a lot, man. Wow. Because obviously he's even just got into a fight to protect him.
Yeah,
so Ross obviously thinks that it's client.
And he even said, I'll take a bullet for you.
In that demon voice.
3 with no license plates and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally get it. And then he asked me for a ride around the block, some distance from where I was parking. Instantly I knew that spot was sketchy, my mama would kill me. My intuition told me not to, I knew it was wild. And plus I knew I had no business for placed on that side of town. And I read about some chick who went lurking without a sound and got murked and a body found in the dirt with 1,000 rounds. It was worse than abandoned buildings.
So he even said that his mum doesn't let him going around to those type of areas. And
he already felt sketchy at this point. He said, I don't know if he was referring to, because I think in the video, because in the true story, Ross is white.
Yeah.
Is the murderer black? I don't know, because obviously John Lucas is mixed, but
yeah.
He said that I have no business on that side of town. Was he meaning like no whites?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Eminem's from Detroit though. So I don't know, maybe it's a certain part, I could be wrong.
Eminem was casted out heavily though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. It's not a regular, like, because he was the only, even in 8 Mile, he was the only like white guy, wasn't he?
Really, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what he's referring to. I don't have no business on that side of town. It's a bit sketchy. Crazy.
Because in some parts of America, they are like...
Very heavily one race.
Yeah. And they seem to stick in their own side of town.
Bandits, villains, and scammers and killers provoking gangsters, but maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I might be straight just as long as I pump the brakes and try not to think about it. Just try.
Always go if you got feelings.
Yes.
Always.
That's what I was gonna say.
If you think it's a bad idea,
I was gonna say that when you, because. Yeah.
If you think it's a bad idea, don't.
If you got like, because when I was a kid or anyone, when you see a gang of people that's smoking, you think, ah, cool them, but you got feeling says, nah, don't do that. But then you go. No, they go, come on man, don't be that. And you go over, okay, you got feelings.
Something happens, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Trust yourself, man.
Trust I'll be fucking safe, and then I told him, let's go. Hop in, he dabbed me up and started telling jokes the whole ride there. Had me cracking up as we were getting closer. I felt funny, my stomach turned. And then he told me, go left, make another turn, go right. And drive slow as I looked. It was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight. Nobody standing in right when I pulled the car to the side. He said, right here, sit still. Turn the car off and chill. And I started to panic, he told me, relax. Then he pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed. Then my light flashed and it.
Can I just say, seriously just say, he said he was cracking jokes. He was really making him feel easy.
Do you know what the bad thing about this is?
Wow, this is disgusting.
There's no going back now.
Took the keys, innit? It's like if someone like...
He knows now.
He put his hand away, dashed his hand and took the keys out of the ignition.
Bro,
to me, my mind at that point would be thinking, wait a minute, why would he take the keys? But then again,
he forcefully did it.
That's what I mean, because he forcefully did it. I mean, Ross in this, I don't know if it's called this in the video, but you know, I'll just be Ross now. So I'm Ross now, I'm supposed to take the keys off me. I'd feel him to be like, wow, I mean, I'm intimidated and I don't want to, what's the word, I don't want to go back now, because he took it. If I say, oh, let me have them back, I'll look like an idiot.
Yeah.
And that's where this world's wrong, man. You should go with your gut feeling. Don't be afraid to tell someone how you actually feel, man. Don't go into like a dark, don't be backed into a dark corner and then stay in that dark corner. If you want to go out to the light, go out to the light, man. Crazy, crazy.
He inched to my driver door and I tried to lock it, I couldn't. He ripped me right out my seat and then grabbed the side of his jeans and then put out the shotty and all I heard was a screech and he shot my arm into pieces. I'm thinking I must be dreaming and...
You know what's mad? On the true story, he said he woke up and the first thing he seen was his arm hanging. And I'm not being funny, but if I ever had an injury years ago where I seen sort of my knee in a way dislocated position, and as soon as I seen that, I felt like I was dead. Like, he seen his arm swinging, and on the video, his arm was absolutely obliterated. Bro. What would be going through your mind?
Oh, I can't.
And also, it went black when he blasted the shot. He's screaming black. You've just seen death in the face.
Oh, this is deep. This is how easy it is. But then again, it's only been 2 months, so you can't really see.
That's what I mean, you can't really, yeah, exactly.
But wait, didn't you say in the documentary it was 10 years?
It was, in the documentary, they knew each other for 10 years. What he's trying to say is what, in this 2 months, like, just always watch yourself, man. Like, go with your gut feeling. Always watch yourself, man. Like, crazy. And don't be forced into anything.
No, don't.
Put out the shotty and all I heard was a screech and he shot my arm into pieces. I'm thinking I must be dreaming and another shot to my chest and my stomach squeezing my breath and my lungs collapsing. I'm down on my fucking knees asking him why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes and he smashed my face with the barrel, knocked all my teeth to the sky. And I heard a sound of the shot, he cocked back. He pressed.
Bro, some people have no remorse.
No remorse, no morals.
He shot him in his arm, then in his chest,
and then he's seen death-defying eyes looking at him, screaming for help, not without saying a word, because sometimes the eyes can give away a lot.
Yeah.
If you're scared and you're looking like, you know, he's looking at him with pure sorrow and just why, and he just went bang and knocked all of that
Some people don't care.
Oh, I don't know what to say. It's knocked out. Wow. Powerful, man.
Down to the shot, he cocked back. He pressed the heart against my head and blew my fucking top back. Boom. I'm still conscious, I'm breathing. I'm still moving, no clue as to why I'm not dead. All this blood that I'm losing and I heard my car drive off. Then I looked up and seen the sun and that was all that I saw. Then I heard my conscience tell me, get up, nigga, get up. You're losing blood, oh my. Don't fall asleep or you'll die. Stay awake and move as much as possible. There's no time. Find some help and try to...
Bro, this guy... I can't believe he survived that.
Like something bigger than us all, man. Like his guardian angel was looking down on him that day. For real, man. Salute.
Don't fall asleep or you'll die. Stay awake and move as much as possible. There's no time. Find some help and try to yell. You ain't too well, oh God. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Wake up, nigga. Wake up.
Also, apparently there's going to be another half now. So, like it was with the I'm Not Racist song, there's going to be a version of his end. But in my opinion right now, I don't...
It's not justifiable.
That's it. I don't condone that. There's no way we're going to say, oh, that's why he did it. Oh, yeah.
We've got good reason.
I don't know what I'm about to hear right now, but I'm intrigued. But I'm never going to condone that. So.
Let's see what he's got to say.
Okay.
Woke up at 7, my day was worse than I prayed for. Got dressed to head out and down the stairs from the 8th floor. New kid in class, he sat alone taking notes while my niggas were making jokes at the clothes that his mama paid for. Had no family but was cool with the local gangsters, tattoos, and some on parole and probation for breaking rules. That life was all I knew, all I wanted to do was cruise, smoke weed and say fuck school. Wanted guidance cause all my role models I would look up to was indicted a young...
He said he woke up and left from the A floor as well. So obviously A is at the beginning of the alphabet. In most flats, A will be 1, so the lowest floor. A lot of the poorer families are on the lowest floor, like in awful flats.
Yeah.
So he's obviously come from a crappy background. Which some people, I'm not condoning anything, but some people come from a poor background, which makes them forcefully go and, because they don't like their own life, they go and try to take it out on someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, I'm saying that's
no, you're right, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? So 8th floor, 1st floor, in that crappy flat, leaving. And he's got obviously come from a poor background, he's going to obviously try to take out on someone else. If that's him in the video, we'll see.
My niggas were making jokes at the clothes that his mama paid for. Had no family but was cool with the local gangsters, tattoos, and some on parole and probation.
Sorry bro, had no family, so he's being raised by gangsters.
He was cool with the local.
He's cool with the local guy, okay, wow.
Rolling probation for breaking rules. That life was all I knew. All I wanted to do was cruise, smoke weed and say fuck school. Wanted guidance cause all my role models I would look up to was indicted a young dudes with no logic. I went to church to the pastor, said fuck you now violent. And this gang that always looked out for me, vouched for me and adopted me, said they wanted to rock with me and I wanted to get down. Guess there was something missing, they think.
He said he has no family, looks at the local gangsters as we already said. Then he says I can't remember what he said then. I think he looks up to these guys that have no logic.
Yeah.
And then what these gangsters do, or people do, they'll bring in an innocent, vulnerable person and make them do the dirty work. Do you know what I mean? So if they want as like a mule or something, if they want someone killed,
also for initiation.
For initiation as well, like, you know, oh, if you do this and you'll be in the gang, so then they'll get rid of someone, or to prove a power, it's to prove a power.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's the...
To prove their enforcement?
Yeah, something like prove how powerful they are,
yeah.
Or that gang just killed them, but they get some stupid idiot to do it, and then the vulnerable kid will go to jail, the gang live free, someone else is dead, and then their name gets powerful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something missing, everything comes with a price. There's only one condition, all you gotta do for initiation is kill an innocent victim and leave them there with no witnesses or no snitches. If you do that, you be down with the clique. And that's for life, so don't you ever think you're getting out of this shit. And I thought about it, soaking up the vibe as I study for information, trying to choose my victim, plotting the weakest prey. But today on my way to eat lunch, I approached him and told him we should be cool if only I got to know him. Cause on his side of town, he would need some protection. It's crazy, reckless, and phony, unless he's some sort of gangster. He only safe with the police. He said his name was my dad.
That's for life, I don't think you're ever getting out of this shit. Bro, if you did this, for Ross there was no going back, for him there's no going back.
So basically, this is another thing I want to cover in a gang. I'm not a gang or something like that, but in a gang, when you're being forced by a gang to do something terrible, and if you go to the police, they're going to kill you.
So when it's
I'm not condoning what is done at all, but if some stupid like serial killer type people who have no remorse are making you do something and you're scared as a young kid, that's a very bad situation to be in. Like.
So basically, instead of him dying, he killed someone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. So what's mad is, I'm not condoning it, but I never, ever expected that.
Really
I feel heavy emotion right now.
Bro,
I mean, serious emotion right now. Like, I feel like crying.
It's sad though. This is what the world
is.
is.
It's a true story. Like,
People,
I know I've seen the true story on the YouTube thing, but on a serious level, this happens every day, man.
The more he got to know me, he couldn't tell what my motives were, hoping that I was sincere. But little did he know I was trying to snake him and pop and break him. Just need the perfect opportunity, I'm tired of waiting. Had murder running through my head, I knew the death was coming. He introduced me to his family, I was jealous of him. His mama told him they
see, he said he's tired of waiting, so he wants to kill him as fast as he can.
Yeah, this is... Oh, man. That's powerful.
Bro, to look in someone's mother's face and say, I'm gonna...
Oh no, I do want to touch on another thing though. He says, he introduced me to his mother and I'm jealous of him. He got raised with no family. In this life, a lot of people with no family live up and sort of rise up in life with so much anger and hate because no one really loved them. And then he's saying he's jealous of him and his love to his parents.
Bro, I'm heavily annoyed right now.
Do you know what though, it's crazy because that one I'm trying to cut onto there is very serious stuff, man. It's hard living a life with no parents, man. You're angry, you got no one to control it, and that, he said he's jealous.
So, he just said, little do you know, I'm trying to snake him on pop. So, he knew what he was doing the whole time.
The whole time, man.
Oh, so, when it comes to it, I mean, like, this guy's bad blood, yo. Like, it's not like he thought about it and went, oh, I don't really want to do this though.
Yo, so you mean is...
Like, he knew he was going to do it, do you know what I mean? Like, from the get-go, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy, man. I want to be in this guy. Instead of him going, do I want to kill this guy?
Yeah,
I was sincere, but little did he know I was trying to snake him and pop and break him. Just need the perfect opportunity, I'm tired of waiting. Had murder running through my head, I knew the death was coming. He introduced me to his family, I was jealous of him. His mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish her sentence, I quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress him. I got him to the fullest, even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs, and choppers till they kill us. I was lying to the fucking limit.
Oh no.
This guy's really pissing me off.
He was lying to the fucking limits.
This guy's pissing me off, bro.
Oh my God.
So he really doesn't regret it.
No, he doesn't, no, not at all.
So took advantage when he said he had that Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plates and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally kill him. And then I asked him for a ride around the block, some distance from where he was parking. Instantly I knew my chance was coming, I'm ready to drill him.
My chance is coming, I'm ready to drill him.
Oh man. And he's using the worst words, snake in the grass, drill. I mean a drill.
I dapped him up and started telling jokes the whole ride there. Had him cracking up as we were getting closer. He felt funny, I think he knew something was coming. That look he had was enough to tell me, but fuck it, go right and drive slow as he looked. It was all abandoned and quiet, not a single person in sight, and nobody standing in right when he pulled the car to the...
No one standing in right. That could mean multiple things, because right as in the right thing to do. There was no one standing in my way of this. There's no right person to say don't do it. He had an unopen lane to do what he wants. There's no one there right or right-minded to say don't do that or to put him off. Well,
I said right here, sit still, turn the car off and chill. Then he started to panic, I told him relax. Then I pulled the keys out the ignition and hopped out and laughed. Seen his light flash in an instant, I inched to his driver door. Then he tried to lock it, he couldn't. I ripped him right out of the seat and then grabbed the side of my jeans and then put out the shotty. I cocked it twice till he screamed and then shot his arm into pieces. I'm watching his blood leaking and another shot to his chest. Seen his stomach squeezing his breath and his lungs collapsing. He down on his fucking knees asking me why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eye.
What the fuck is he just hold a shot in someone's face, bro?
I was watching his blood leaking out of him. Just doesn't care, does he? There's not one piece of remorse in that.
He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes, and I smashed his face with the barrel, knocked all his teeth to the sky. And then sound of the shot, he cocked back. I pressed the hard against his head and blew his fucking top back. Fucking car. Yo, I did it. I killed him. I killed him. Yo, I had that nigga screaming. I just fucking blood everywhere.
Talk too much over the phone. Meet me at the spot.
Alright,
one.
In the true story, Ross did survive. There's a video that we will link in our description below to show the 13-minute video of the true story. This isn't exactly how it went, but it's very, very similar, and it's based off that, so it's in the description. But he did survive. In that video, the last shot, he moved the gun, and then the killer put the gun on the ground and ran off, so I think he survived in both.
Oh, so he didn't even move the shotgun?
No, he just left it on the scene.
That's amateur, bro.
Terrible, that.
That's so amateur.
Also could be a way of when people like rob houses, they leave like some like water in, they leave like their mark, they leave the shotgun there. Did he want to be caught? Does he care? No parents? Does he want to be jailed?
Anyway guys,
another reaction, deep as hell, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Subscribe, like, comment and share, and we will be back.